we made it to Christmas. It's day 12 of Canmas. It is Christmas Eve today. So we're gonna have a lot going on in the kitchen today. Probably while I'm finishing this up, not over here while I'm on the stove. Colby's probably gonna be making a cake and cookies so we can take to Christmas tomorrow. So yeah, it's a busy day around here today, and we are making Christmas jam. So this was another recipe that I just looked up, like fun Christmas canning recipes, and this was the very first one, and I knew I wanted to do this one for Christmas, and this is also going to be the last of our Christmas presents for this year too. So once we're finished with this and they sit for we'll probably end up wrapping them in the morning because I want them to sit for a full like 12 to 14 hours before I put them with anything else and wrap them. So, but yeah, so we made it. Christmas Eve. Yay, Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Yeah, so anyways, we are gonna get started with, I'm also gonna be doing this a little different than the recipe wants me to because, well, we work with what we have here and we don't have a blender that has a chop function. And it wants me to, I'll tell you once we start putting this together. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is add 12 ounces of cranberries to a food processor. Well, this is where I differ from the recipe because I don't have a blender that says chop or anything. It wants me to put all 12 ounces of cranberries and the orange in a blender, but I can't do that. So I'm just gonna put each one individually into the food processor and pulse them. It doesn't want a puree, you just want everything very finely chopped. That's what I did. And I'm just gonna be putting everything into the big pot that we're gonna cook it all in. I wish that I had a nice Christmas t-shirt or something to wear for the Christmas Day Canmas, but yeah, all I have is a couple sweaters. And as I've said in a couple other ones, I just cannot cook in long sleeve shirts. I don't know how people chop anything or do anything with long sleeves on. Alright, I'm going to quarter this orange up. Actually, I should probably zest this before I cut it. I need the whole zest of the whole orange. And the same thing goes as this with that lemon. I'm going to not get that white part of the rind because it is too bitter. And it doesn't have that same orange flavor like the orange part of the rind does. Quartering this, I'm gonna try not to get a lot of this white pith in there. I don't know why I cut the onion before I decided to peel it. Don't ask me. Clearly I wasn't using my brain cells that I don't know if I have sometimes. Mutilating this orange, like truly. One onion? No, one orange in the food processor. And same with this, it doesn't want it pureed, but it wants it, I don't even know how you finely chop an orange. What a weird thing to put in a food processor. It sounds very wet. Hate that. Now for the strawberries, and these are already chopped and whatever, and we need 16 ounces, so I'm just going to put this entire thing, all the ones that are good. Okay, and those are in chunks as well. I find it funny when people think that like around Christmas time people are a lot nicer. I don't know where you live if that's true, but I feel like particularly in the city, people just get mean as shit. They do not care about you or anyone else. Holiday cheer my asshole is what these people say. Now we have our merry band of chopped things in here. I'm going to add to this, let's see, my orange zest. Then we need 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And same with cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon. As well as, if I can open it, as well as the allspice, 1/4 teaspoon. And that's it, yep. Then we're gonna mix all of this up together. I will bring you in and show you what it looks like. So this is what we're looking like so far. It probably does not look as great on camera, but in real life, this looks and smells really, really good. All right, now that all this is stirred up together, we need to add 1/2 cup of water. And then I don't have a packet of powdered fruit pectin. I just have this bag. But one pouch is usually 4 tablespoons. And then it also says to add 1/2 teaspoon of butter. And this is supposed to reduce the foam. So I'm going to do that. It didn't say to melt it, so I'm just putting butter in there. And then stir all that together. And now I'm going to put this over the stove and bring it to a boil, and then I will tell you what next. Okay, now that this is up to a rolling boil, we are going to add 4 cups of sugar to this. And there is 4. Okay. Now we're going to stir this all in and do the same thing. We're going to return it to a full rolling boil, and it's going to boil for 1 minute only. And then we'll take it off the stove and can it all up. Okay, this just got done boiling for a minute. So now I'm about to ladle this into all of my jars. It smells so good. Now I just hope that it sets up. And we're gonna fill this up, leaving 1/4 inch headspace like normal. And like normal, I'm gonna make a mess. Well, I hope that we like this because it seems like we're gonna be eating a lot of it. Also, cranberry and strawberry is not a mixture that I've really ever had together before, so very intrigued by how this is going to taste. Now they are all in their jars, we're going to clean the lids and pop the lids on. Oop, these are hotter than a stiff cook. Scared the shit out of me.
They really getting you, don't
They're scaring me every single time. All right, here they are. There it is, jarred up. It looks very red, very nice. So now these are going to go in a water bath can, and once they hit a boil, we're gonna process them for 10 minutes. So once everything is out, I will come back. As you can see, the kitchen is a lot messier now. We are in the midst of, well, Colby is in the midst of baking a cake for Christmas tomorrow. A caramel cake that I'm very excited to eat. But anyways, these have come out of the canner like just now, so they're still pretty hot. But yeah, I think they're still kind of popping. But these are all done now. I'm going to let them cool down completely throughout the night, and then we will wrap everything and put them together tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this whole 12 days of Canmas journey. I'm glad that I did it. I learned a lot about canning. This a month, so that's a plus. And I'm definitely, hopefully, gonna do a lot more in the future. So, oh, and I just realized I did not turn off my dishwasher, so sorry about that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and like this if you would like to see me do more things like this. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day or night, or oh, and if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Bye.